doctors, organize your medical bills, coordinate with doctors, and make sure nothing gets missed. Get the outcome you deserve without the headache. Call 844-POSTMAN. When other firms promise, Postman delivers.
Call 844-POSTMAN. Attorney Advertising.
Do you need home financing? Check out Marquette Bank. Looking for a home lender you can trust? You need Marquette Bank. Level up your home financing journey with Marquette Bank. You get experienced mortgage specialist and an easy digital home loan process. Great rates, great service. Marquette Bank makes it easy. Marquette Bank is here for all your mortgage and home equity needs. Visit emarquettebank.com/home loan to get started. Marquette Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 462926.
You gotta see Jack.
You gotta see Jack.
Jack Phelan. 'Cause Jack's got something new.
Jack Phelan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Countryside is your hometown team. For more than 50 years, people have been seeing Jack for a huge new and used car inventory. Terrific savings and customer service that's second to none. If you're ready for a winner, you've got to see Jack. Jack Phelan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Countryside.
Want to live life at max volume? Then look no further than Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. With over 1,700 slots, 80 table games, live entertainment, and 5 restaurants which span a wide range of culinary genres, we are sure to have something for everyone. Whether you want to indulge in a savory dish at Council Oaks Steaks and Seafood, or take in dinner and live music at the world-renowned Hard Rock Cafe. Amplify your entertainment experience at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Just off Exit 6, I-8094. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Welcome back to our pregame coverage. Time to chat with the manager, Will Venable. And with full disclosure, we are recording this before the White Sox made their first pick, so we won't talk about that today. But a lot of good stuff to discuss, including a big win last night.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff. It was nice to see the offense bust out after a tough series against Boston there, and they busted out in a big way and saw some really big days for some guys. Obviously awesome to see Tristan Peters hit that cycle. That was awesome. Really great day offensively. And then Sean Burke was outstanding and was just pounding the zone. We saw him have another great outing where he limited walks and was striking a bunch of guys out. So really good stuff on both sides.
I know you were disappointed, I think everybody in here, when it was announced that there was only one All-Star. Everyone was thrilled for Miguel Vargas, but now it's 3 with Mune and Tristan Peters. And I know in Peters' case, we talked earlier this season, he was a guy you immediately liked when you saw him for the first time in spring training.
Yeah, we liked him right away, but even with some higher expectations, he's really exceeded those expectations. He's been really special. He's had a special year. Obviously, the cycle yesterday, but he's really been doing it all year. At the plate. Early on, he was doing some awesome stuff with some bunting and hitting the ball around, and then he started tapping into some slug. And the whole time, he's been outstanding defensively. He's been one of our best defenders out there in center field and playing the corner. So he's been contributing in a lot of ways, really throughout the whole year, and it's really special to see him get the recognition he deserves. And then obviously Mooney, we know how special he's been, and even with that 6 weeks being out, he obviously made enough of an impact in this league to be recognized for doing some special stuff as well.
Our fans love him.
They should, I love him too. We all love him. And, obviously, he's a popular guy for a reason, and that's because of the guy he is, how he goes and plays the game. And obviously everyone likes home runs.
A trade made after the game last night, Brandon Eisert and Jacob Gonzalez to the Pirates, and I know both guys were well respected in this clubhouse.
Yeah, 2 guys that we're going to miss. Their contributions here were amazing. Starting with Eisert last year as a guy that we ended up using really in all kinds of situations out of the bullpen. It was really a guy that earned a lot of trust back there to help us finish games and find ways to win some really big games. So, Eisert's been a great guy in the clubhouse, a meaningful player for us on and off the field that we're going to miss. And then, the story of Jacob, obviously being a first-round pick and finding his way as a highly respected prospect, and then coming in and filling in for Mooney the way he did was amazing. Got a bright future ahead of him. He was awesome to have here with us as well. So best of luck to those guys, but just really appreciate everything they contributed.
All right, tomorrow we will not chat as we give you the day off on Sunday, but it's a big day for Andrew Benintendi. He'll reach 10 years of Major League service. I think less than 10% of Major League players get to that 10-year mark. It's a really special day.
That's a special day, and you got to be a special person and a special player to last that long in this league and perform at a level in which Benny has, and it's been awesome. And it's not just the performance on the field; it's the guy is in the clubhouse. You know, you have to be a special guy, and he's certainly a great teammate. We're getting his impact every day with the special things he brings to our young players. So Benny's a special guy, and it's going to be cool to see him reach 10 years.
All right, the toughest question I've ever asked you to finish off the interview: who wins the Alumni Home Run Derby?
I'm not sure. We got to see what these swings look like. I'll vote for Gordon. I'll vote for Gordon. Yeah,
right. Go with our guy Beckham. Go get him today.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
That's Will Venable on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
People's Bank wants to help you make winning money moves. Like, ever heard of the 50-30-20 rule? It's a guideline for allocating your monthly net income, with 50% going to needs like groceries, 30% to wants like tickets to the game, and 20% to savings. Follow the 50-30-20 rule to rule the day and your budget. Open a checking account online at ibankpeoples.com today. Brought to you by People's Bank, here for Chicago fans and savers everywhere. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Hey guys, it's Sylvie. Summer is here, and if your AC can't keep up with the heat, now is the perfect time to upgrade. Four Seasons is having their summer savings event, 72 months interest-free financing with up to $4,000 in rebates, plus same-day installation with no extra charge. They'll beat any competitor's offer by $1,000 guaranteed. For all your cooling, plumbing, and electrical needs, you know who to call.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
The big realtor firms are busy lining up things for Wall Street. At Century 21 Hearthside, we're busy trying to find the street you will call home, just like we've been doing for 56 years. I'm Lenny File, and I'm ready to work for you. Whether you're buying your first home, new to the area, or if it's time to downsize, our diverse staff of real estate pros are here to help you every step of the way. Century 21 Hearthside is licensed in Illinois and Indiana. I'm Lenny File, and I go the extra mile. Visit us at c21hearthsiderealtors.com today.
Hey, it's your buddy Tom Waddle here. You know, I've taken a few hits in my day. Safe to say, I know a thing or two about collisions. On the field, you brace for them. Off the field, not so much. And that's why when your car takes a hit, you want a team that knows how to handle it. Gerber Collision and Glass. For more than 80 years, Gerber has been repairing damage, replacing glass, and getting you back on the road quickly and safely. Because the only collisions you should be worrying about are the ones on game day. Gerber, outperforming at every touch point in collision and glass.
As his default grip. And Chalowski gets a hold of it. Deep to center field. Brunson to the wall. It is gone off the batter's eye.
Senior was the same way.
That ball is crushed. Right center field.
All your favorite games from MLB Play are back. Bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Test your skills with daily puzzles like MLB Pickle, the ultimate mystery player challenge, and Immaculate Grid, where stats and strategy collide. Then in Spinball, build your roster, take on your friends, and compete for the weekly prize. Or be the first to beat the streak and hit your way to the $5.6 million jackpot. Plus, the all-new Daily Walk-Off. Lock in your players by category for the walk-off win. The game's official home for games is MLB Play. Only on the MLB app and MLB.com.
I want to ask you about food. What is something that you have to eat to beat a judge?
Oh, Aaron Judge! Send him to Monument Park now!
We got some good chefs in New York. They've been cooking up some nice chopped cheeses, and that kind of, it gets you, I don't know if I should tell the kids that they should be eating chopped cheese before a game.
Before the game, probably steak. That's usually what I go to.
I like a steak, no vegetables.
No vegetables?
No vegetables.
Is it straight protein?
Yeah.
So the museum opens in 1999. Grandpa was just an amazing human being, and we want to share his legacy with the next generation of baseball fans and non-baseball fans alike. I kind of like to have the cards as a reminder, like I can kind of look at his face and see what he looked like that year. It just kind of helps me visualize in my mind what it would have been like to see him play, because I didn't get that chance.
Line drive down the right field line. It's going to drop and score two. Keith is home. Green right behind him. Torque over to third. Throw to second. Not in time.
Kevin McGonigal, first Major League at-bat is a 2-run double, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead in the first.
Welcome to the big leagues, Kevin McGonigal.
Sixth pitch of the at-bat. Down the right field line in the corner, off the top of the wall. Another extra base hit for McGonigal. Throw to second, not in time. First two Major League at-bats, 2 doubles for Kevin McGonigal.
How about Kevin McGonigal?
Boy, showing how quick he is on those inside pitches.
He's already at 60 in the third. Works the count even. Cues it off the end of the bat. That's going to be a tough play for Bogaerts, and not in time.
I don't know if it's surprised is the right word, because McGonigal runs well, but he gets down that line really quick.
And of course, Eric Fetty, as we noted during White Sox Weekly, will be the bulk man today after Brian Hudson is done. The Athletics will use Gage Jump. He'll be their starter, traditional starter. He's lefty and 3-3 on the season with a 3.77 ERA for Gage Jump. The probables for tomorrow's series finale, it will be lefty Noah Schultz on the mound for the White Sox. He's 2-6 with a 6 even ERA, and he will be opposed by righty JT Ginn for the Athletics. Ginn 7-5 with a 3.10 ERA. Following this series, the White Sox head to the All-Star break before opening the second half with a 6-game road trip to Toronto and Texas. Of course, later today after the game, the White Sox will have the Alumni Home Run Derby. Gordon Beckham, Jose Canseco, Leury Garcia, Daniel Polka, Scott Podsednik, and Brian Anderson will be replacing Alexei Ramirez. So pretty cool event after today's game. Before I get you a player to bank on, let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. Today's Marquette Bank player to bank on. Listen, I got to go with 3 players. 3 first-time All-Stars. That's right. So, of course, Miguel Vargas, he got the news first. He is one of 2 players in Major League Baseball who have at least 15 doubles, 20 homers, and 10 stolen bases, along with James Wood. So Vargas, obviously, very deserving. It's been the heartbeat of the club. Munetaka Murakami returns to the lineup last night from the injured list, and also then learns that he competing in the home run derby on Monday prior to Tuesday's All-Star game. Murakami again back in the lineup today as the DH. And then today, Tristan Peters, after hitting for the cycle last night and becoming just the 3rd player in the expansion era to complete the cycle by getting 2 hits in the same inning. A day later, Tristan Peters finds out that he is a member of the American League All-Star team. Pretty cool. So we're going to go with that trio as the players that the White Sox are banking on and have been banking on all season long. They've been critical to the team's success. Who Are You Banking On is brought to you by Chicagoland's neighborhood bank, Marquette Bank, here for all your home financing needs. Love where you bank. That's going to close out this edition of the Advantage Dealer Group pregame show.
During the offseason of 1888 to 1889, Spalding took a group of big leaguers on the first worldwide barnstorming tour.
This is Spalding.
Yes,
because you look at the Spalding, you're like, wait a second, now this is the backstory. Okay, this is great.
Stops included New Zealand, Italy, France, and even Egypt, where they played in front of the pyramids. Spalding's contributions to baseball history don't end there.
Do you know the story of Doubleday and the invention of baseball?
Please
tell us.
enlighten us.
When a 71-year-old Cooperstown native came forward, baseball officially had a birthplace in Cooperstown.
If I'm in the presence of this baseball, does it like give you powers to become a better baseball player?
I've been here 5 years and playing baseball through all of it. I don't think I've gotten better.
And whether it's the World Series or the wonders of the ancient world, there's no debating that baseball connects us all.
Go to baseballhall.org to plan your visit to the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, and catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv.
Breaking ball lined into the gap in right center and in for a hit.
And that was a botch of what should have been a single.
It sure was.
Went right off the heel of Teoscar Hernandez's glove when he boxed it.
Jaime Torkelson threw a baby overhand. He couldn't catch it.
How about that? First ball to the rookie making his major league debut. He loses it in the sun.
Puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas y jerseys autografiados, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores. Visita auctions.mlb.com.
One choice for tires when the job needs to get done right. Visit commercialtireservices.com.
White Sox baseball.
It's a fly ball out into deep left center field. It's back there. It is gone! Edgar Carroll wins it!
20.
Yes. Miguel Vargas. Kyle Thielen.
20.
Olsen Montgomery.
Chase
Mydroff.
6.
Light it up. Line shot deep left. Two-run homer.
That work never stops.
Just can't be stopped. Three-run homer.
Continue to progress.
It's a grand slam. Yeah.
Push that momentum a little bit more forward.
He's done it again.
Process getting stronger.
Sox lead.
And get better and better.
You asked for it. You got it.
And better and better and better. It's hard not to be excited, man.
This is Chicago White Sox baseball on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Audio Network. Brought to you by Yingling, the oldest brewery in America. By the Advantage Dealer Group. Buy your next car with the Advantage Dealer Group. It's in the name. By Marquette Bank. Love where you bank. Pete's Market. No one does fresh like Pete's. By Bell Tire. Bell Tire. And Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Live life at max value. Now, along with Darren Jackson, here's the voice of the White Sox, Len Casper.
Hi again, everyone. Welcome to Chicago White Sox baseball on the radio from Wright Field in Chicago. It's the Sox hosting the Athletics. Game 2 of a big 3-game weekend series. And including today, just 2 left before the All-Star break. The White Sox come in at 48 and 45, tied for first place in the American League Central. They're 1-3 on the homestand after a 14-1 win last night. The A's are 41 and 53. They're in 4th place in the American League West, and they have dropped a season-long 7 in a row. The pitching matchup, left-hander Gage Jump will pitch for the A's. Brian Hudson's going to open for Eric Fetty for the White Sox. Let's get you the Four Seasons game day weather report. Nice day, 79 degrees and getting warmer. We've got a hazy kind of very bright cloud-filled sky, sun trying to peek through. Lights are on, wind is blowing a little left to right at the moment. Schedule your Four Seasons AC tune-up today. Save $50 and enjoy a 1-year no-breakdown guarantee. Call today for peace of mind from your trusted local experts. For all the right reasons, call 866-4Seasons. The White Sox injury report delivered by Postman Law. If you've been injured, call 844-POSTMAN. Others promise Postman delivers. The injury news is about the A's, but it affects the White Sox. All-Star Nick Kurtz, their first baseman, he was going to start the All-Star game, has gone to the injured list with a right thumb capsule sprain. To replace him on the American League squad, Tristan Peters has been added to the All-Star team. So the White Sox have 3 All-Stars: Miguel Vargas, Munetaka Murakami, and now Tristan Peters. Well deserved. Also, Tyler Schweitzer has been added to the bullpen after the White Sox made a trade last night. Jacob Gonzalez and Brandon Eisert to the Pittsburgh Pirates for left-hander Jaden Woods and the 34th overall pick.
What a moment for Sean Keys, his first major league home run, and it gives the Blue Jays a 5-0 lead.
Night is over for Taj Bradley as he sets a season high and ties a career high with 11 strikeouts here tonight. 5 innings, 1 run.
Mickey has had one kind of evening.
Homer in his first at bat, a double in his second at bat, and then a huge triple that got the Rockies back in the game.
3 home runs today for Dansby Swanson. 7 home runs today for the Cubs. Have fun, Wrigley Field. Enjoy it. It's 22-3.
Junior Caminero not wasting any time at all to extend that streak of home runs.
It's getting a little bit ridiculous for Junior Caminero.
This must-attend team golf event brings together the best international players from around the world to compete against the top United States players in high-energy match play competition. Don't miss the epic moments. Kids 15 and under get in free with a ticketed adult. Tickets are on sale now at presidentscup.com.
Whether you're starting college for the first time, finishing the degree you began years ago, or ready to take the next step with a graduate program, NLU means business. At National Louis University, our business programs are designed to fit your goals, your schedule, and your future. With flexible options, expert faculty, and career-focused learning. Join us at an upcoming open house and discover where a business degree can take you. NLU means business. Visit nl.edu to learn more and register today.
Hey, it's the good kid. When it comes to my ride, I don't mess around. That's why I drive an Advantage Chevy. 3 locations. Chicagoland's covered. Boom. You want a Chevy? They got every Chevy. You want savings? Oh, yeah. They've got that, too. And here's what matters most. Trust. When you walk into Advantage Chevrolet Bolingbrook, you're not getting the runaround. They respect your time. They respect your budget. They shoot you straight. Head to Advantage Chevrolet in Bolingbrook and see what I'm talking about. Advantage Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Glenn Casper play-by-play.
Almost one deep to right.
Darren Jackson's analysis.
Connects, boy, they go far.
This is the Chicago White Sox Baseball Network on ESPN Chicago.
Time now for the starting lineups, brought to you by Pete's Market. They feed Chicago best. Pete's Market, home of the freshest produce and meats. Shop Pete's, where fresh is done right. Here's Mark Kotze's Athletics batting order.
Oppo Taco. I'm going to guess it's an opposite field, upper deck, maybe something like a...
Yeah, home run to the opposite field. You got it.
This is a good one, a hack.
I don't know. I mean, is it the same as like the layman's term hack, like a bad chef?
You've guessed correctly.
Okay.
Someone's a hack, you know, someone that's just nailing it in. Yeah. They're not putting their heart into it.
How can you go from one world-class athlete to another through some of the bravest acts of social protest in the world of sports? Find out on Hall of Fame Connections.
Jim Thorpe's resume reads like a work of pure fiction.
So he's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He's in the College Football Hall of Fame. He got Olympic medals for the decathlon and the pentathlon.
That's not even just running. That's like, the discus and the hurdles and all of these things. He's the greatest at
I thought I was an athlete, Lindsay.
Thorpe finished his Major League Baseball career with the Boston Braves in 1919, where he played alongside an outfielder named Les Mann.
He invented this particular projector so that he could roll it, slow it down, stop, back it up, see how he's working his foot like this without burning the film.
So are you telling me that this is the first instructional baseball video out there?
In other words, he was the Tom Omansky of the 1920s.
And this is not all he's done, right? I mean, we're talking about the fact that he is huge in amateur baseball, right? And a big proponent for the Olympics.
Very early 30s, he started championing to get baseball into the Olympics. And he finally succeeded for the 1936 Olympics, which was held in Berlin.
The German government had discouraged other nations from sending Jewish and black athletes, a request that the United States refused to follow.
We sent over Jesse Owens, we sent over Jewish ball players, and we sent over Mac Robinson. Mac Robinson, Jackie Robinson's older brother.
Trailblazers like Thorpe and Robinson certainly lit the way for countless others to follow.
Catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connections on MLB.tv and discover your own connections to the game at baseballhall.org.
Nicer traded for that comp pick. It has been action-packed indeed.
It'll be Eric Fetty as the bulk man today behind Hudson. Haven't seen him out there loosening at the moment. And our look at the White Sox uniforms is driven by Arlington Toyota. Check out their impressive lineup of Toyota vehicles today. Arlington Toyota, new owners, same people, better deals. Visit ToyotaArlington.com. Sox back in their home white uniforms with black pinstripes. Road grays for the A's. Main color, that dark green with yellow accents. And it is Jacob Wilson to lead it off. Sox are 3-1 in this season series that'll end tomorrow. Hudson ready to go. Pitches out of the stretch to the right-hand hitting Wilson. And he pours in a strike on a fastball at 90, and we're off and running. A tall lefty on an 0-1. Sweeper is off the outside corner. In a very bright white sky this afternoon. There's a swing and a fly ball to right, not deep, over toward the line. It's Braden Montgomery, and he'll grab it. One away, that'll bring up the DH Soderstrom. He supplied their only run last night with a 7th inning homer. Our broadcast booth is brought to you by Bell Tire. If you can't find free air, free flat repair, and the lowest prices, find a Bell Tire. Montgomery at third plays off the line. And the first pitch is a wide one on a fastball. Hudson with a 1.50 ERA in 5 games as an opener this season. The 1-0. Hit on the ground up the middle. Diving stop, Acuna. Throw to first. He got him. What a play. Acuna went over to the right side of second base and made the play from short. That's the second play that he's made this week that is of a Gold Glove caliber. And he robs Soderstrom of a base hit. 2 down now, Shea Langoliers. Langoliers had a tough night last night. He went 0 for 3, struck out all 3 times. Takes a sweeper off the outside corner. Brian Hudson ready to work. The 1-0. Hit in the air to right. Should be routine for Montgomery. Now circling back, and he makes a catch. A's go quietly. We head to the bottom of the first. 0-0 on the Hard Rock Casino.
Fly ball headed into right center field. A long run for Friedel. He got it. Oh, TJ Friedel. What a catch. That was a big time play.
Second home run of the night for Pete Crow Armstrong, and the Cubs take the lead.
Number 21. He is out of sight. Back to back to back. 3 in a row for the Reds, and they have blown it open here in the fourth.
Ellie, Sal, and JJ all going out of here to right.
Perfect baseball through 6 innings for Jared Jones. 18 up, 18 down.
An effort to protect Jones's arm, removed after 6 innings.
By 3 outs, he misses his second career no-hitter and the Blue Jays' second in franchise history.
And a job well done by Dylan Cease. Just could not get those last 3 outs.
Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Diving stop. Nothing gets through. And nothing stops leaks like North Shore adult diapers for even the heaviest control problems. Visit NorthShore.com.
Nothing. Bottom of the first. White Sox first look at 23-year-old left-hander Gage Jump, 6 feet, 200 pounds. He faces Randall Grichuk, who becomes the 7th Sox to lead off. And he takes outside on a fastball. The 0-1 is lifted foul out of play. The heart of the lineup brought to you by Northwestern Medicine, home to Illinois' top-ranked heart and vascular program for 18 straight years by U.S. News and World Report. The set and the 0-2. There's a swing and a line drive toward right. Butler will make a sliding catch. Nicely done. That line drive was dipping and diving. 2 down. That will bring up Acuna.
White Sox fans, get access to the best seats at the best value and lock in a 2027 ticket plan today. Be here for the biggest matchups and exciting new promotions. Plus, enjoy flexible payment plans, savings on single games, and more.
Here's Acuna batting .395 over his last 23. Jump will throw over again to keep watch on my draw. And in limited time, Luis Angel tied for 8th in the AL with his 15 steals. And he pops it up. This will get back into the seats. 0-1 on Acuna. Kuroda Grauer hugging the line at third. Over their last 36 games. 2 on, 2 out. The pitch to Perez. Called strike on a slider. Neidroth at second, Acuna at first. The 0-1 swung on and missed on a fastball. Wild game going on in Pittsburgh. First of a doubleheader. Pirates 7, Milwaukee 6. They're in the 8th inning. We've got another game later today. Swing and a miss on a curve, or strike 3, and the inning is over. 2 hits, 2 strikeouts in the inning. We head to the 3rd.
Reynolds makes a diving catch. Tremendous play by the Pirates left fielder.
Soto saves 2 runs with a beautiful diving catch.
Big time play, and that's the best play I've seen him make.
A sliding catch is made by Luke Raley. A tremendous catch. Diving Frelick made the catch. Sal in right center on the dead sprint.
Kreidler dives and catches it.
What a play. What a play.
Eddie to right field. Diving play by Perez. Thomas slides in, makes the catch. He used the wet grass as a bit of a slip and slide.
Makes the leaping catch in front of the wall.
This one hit hard, but Sam is there to make the play.
Soft liner, and it's caught by leaping Zach Neto.
Kyle Teal showing his former team. That's the arm I got.
Racing after it, Palacios. Towards foul territory, makes a basket attempt and a catch.
Te encantan los jugadores. Te encanta el juego.
¡Y se fue!
Ahora puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas, jerseys autografiados y más, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores agregados toda la temporada. Cada artículo es autenticado por MLB para asegurar que lo que llega directamente a tu hogar es original. ¿Quieres una parte del juego? Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Top of the third, Eric Fetty, the third White Sox pitcher. Scoreless innings by lefties Hudson and Murphy to start the game. Henry Bolte will lead off. And it's been a busy 24 hours or so in these parts. And it's great to have ESPN's Jesse Rogers join us to kind of break down some of the action, including day one of the amateur draft. Fetty against the right hand, hitting Henry Bolte. Here's the pitch and a foul back and out of play. Well, Jesse, when the White Sox won the lottery and got the first pick, it was assumed it would be Rock Chalowski. But as you know, as time goes on, everyone starts to overthink it a little bit. And at the end of the day, the two shortstops went 1-2. Ground ball to third, gloved by Colson. He'll throw to first in time. So was there any surprise on your part they took Chalowski?
No, not really. I think it was a true two-player debate down the stretch here between the two shortstops. In fact, I think they were neck and neck, and we'll hear from Chris Getz shortly, but I believe the deciding factor may have been simply he played big-time college baseball. He's battle-tested. I think the floors for both players are pretty high. You never know what the ceiling's going to be.
Jacob Wilson takes inside.
For an 18-year-old, even a 21-year-old. But the fact that he played big-time college baseball, I think, was a difference maker. They both have really good intangibles that the team likes.
A 1-0 taken for a strike on a sweeper.
So Chalowski was the leader in the clubhouse most of the year, right? Grady Emerson closes the gap, but not enough to overtake him. So, yeah, not a surprise, and I think it was a great process.
Bouncer up the middle off the mound, gloved by Mydrop. He'll get the out at first.
Great process to end up with Rock Chalowski. There's something I don't think is public yet, and if you're thinking about the other side of it, how Chalowski was sold on the White Sox, he happened to be here for a workout the night that Braden Montgomery made his debut and walked it off. He was involved in the celebration. You talk about selling yourself to the player. The White Sox did it that night.
Here's Soderstrom. He takes a strike. Yeah, what a great environment to be around at that time for Rock Chalowski, and he was taken #1 overall. The pitch swung on and missed. Now, don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but an ETA, is 2027 a reasonable expectation at some point?
At some point would be the right phrasing. They will not rush it. I would not think April of 27.
The pitch is high.
They have a pretty solid infield. There is work to be done with Chalowski at the plate, not so much in the field. There is some work to be done. His two-strike approach, for example, some things in college that he didn't need to really worry about that you need to at the pro level.
There's a low one to Soderstrom. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the major league level, I guess I should say as well. So there is some work. Yeah, mid-season, maybe. End of the year, maybe. They might go the full year with him in the minors. It's hard to know right now. But I will tell you, they will take it slow for a lot of reasons, one of them being they have a pretty good infield now.
2-2 just missed on a sinker low and outside. Ball 3 on Tyler Soderstrom. Chatting with Jesse Rogers. We're in the 3rd inning. 0-0 here in game 2. Fetty's pitch. Hit hard on the ground, right to the glove of Fetty. Nice play. Boy, the Sox have made some plays. He'll flip to first, and that'll end the A's 3rd. Jesse, can you hang for a couple more minutes?
Sure thing, of course.
Let's talk some trade deadlines.
Te encantan los jugadores. Te encanta el juego.
¡Y se fue!
Ahora Ahora puedes ser el dueño de grandes momentos del béisbol. MLB Auction te permite participar en la subasta de bates, bolas, jerseys autografiados y más, con artículos de tus equipos de grandes ligas favoritos, leyendas y jugadores agregados toda la temporada. Cada artículo es autenticado por MLB para asegurar que lo que llega directamente a tu hogar es original. ¿Quieres una parte del juego? Visita auctions.mlb.com.
Oh. This ball's hit deep to left field. Brian Reynolds clears the deck. Wow! Bangs off the facade of the second deck. Anchored down with his first home run. Back-to-back Bucks. 5-0 Pittsburgh.
That's what you want to see from Brian Reynolds. Driving the ball, using the middle of the field, and got that pitch out over the middle of the plate. Fans up there don't usually get home run balls. They almost got one there. And hey, let's do it.
And on the ground sharply beyond third, and it's going to roll down the left field line toward the corner. Burrell picks it off the cutout. He's going to have a play at second. Millar is out at second base.
What a slide.
He slid short of the bag, and Tomas Perez puts the tag on him, and now they're chatting. What a nice scene.
That wasn't a real good slide.
That one.
This is the Chicago White Sox Baseball Network.
Bottom of the third, Drew Romo leads off against Gage Jump. Scoreless tie. Sox with 2 hits. The A's have 1. First pitch to Romo is fouled in the air off first. Heim will not have a play. It's off the netting. We're with Jesse Rogers. Let's start generically on the trade deadline stuff. We've still got over them. Several weeks to go before we get there on August 3rd, but when do you think it'll really start heating up?
Oh, very late, which is typical, but especially so this year, mostly because the American League is so bunched. You might see a
swing and a miss,
few late July trades, but the final days, August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, I think it'll really heat up like normal. The American League is really interesting, as we know. National League a little bit top heavy, so to speak. American League not so much.
The pitch is outside 1 and 2. I think 2 teams in particular, maybe 3, stand out. Detroit and Boston, under 500, but playing their best baseball of the year, and they would have some candidates potentially to be traded if they went into sell mode. And then I want to ask you, before we get to the White Sox, the 1-2 pitch bounces about the Astros. Do you feel like they're kind of in go-for-it mode in a very wide open West?
I will tell you this. I think there's a debate within the Astros whether to go for it, which they normally do, or to sell some pieces. I can't tell you which direction they're going to go in. Again, every executive sees how bunched the AL is and wants to think we have a shot, even ownership at some point. Jim Crane's very involved in that team.
The pitch is inside. It's 3-2 on Romo.
So I wish I could tell you for sure. I think we know the San Francisco Giants in the other league are interested in moving some pieces, but the AL is so wide open. I would not want to be Scott Harris right now. Am I in it? Do I keep Skubal? Am I out of it? Do I trade Skubal?
Yeah. Called strike 3 to get Romo. Nice fastball by Gage Jump near the outside corner. The conventional wisdom would be that the White Sox would be looking in the pitching market, yes?
Absolutely. I think back-end reliever, starter, which is what most contenders end up looking for in late July and early August. But I will say, I'm really fascinated by Chris Getz. I think he's the sort of guy that's up for anything, and it's manifested itself.
It's a swing and a miss by Randall Grichuk.
In a bunch of different ways. And the word that I hear about him, this is 2 people have used this exact word. One internally that works for him, to be honest, and one externally from another team. After this pitch, I'll tell you the word.
0-1 hit hard on the ground, and a fair ball past the diving Kuroda Grauer, and Grichuk will make his way to second base. He's got a double. Go ahead, Jesse.
So that was a tease, right, for you? The word I hear about Chris Getz, unafraid. Unafraid. Now, that has the obvious meaning, unafraid to make a deal. But Len, you've been around. You know what that also means. Unafraid to make a mistake.
Right.
And if you're unafraid to make a mistake as a GM, you will make a lot of good moves. And then you'll make a few that are mistakes. But that's not for every executive. Not every executive has that trait. And for a young executive like Chris Getz, I really like that. And so what I'm getting at is I do think he's going to make an aggressive move.
There's ball one low to Murakami.
That we may not expect. He understands that the dynamic has changed in 26 compared to 3 months ago. And the future's never promised. We might have a lockout. He sees what the Tigers and Royals did this year and going backwards, at least, right now with Detroit. Maybe they're heading in the right direction.
Check swing as he missed outside. Ball 2.
So I do think he will add in a way to really help this team down the stretch. Is it going to be a game 1 star in the playoffs? I don't know. That I don't know. But something to significantly help them in August and September, the answer is yes.
It's exciting. Jump on a 2-0, and Mune takes low and outside. And I know we get into this black or white area with trade deadline stuff, and it's buy or sell. But maybe we should start blurring the lines a little bit. What was the trade last night?
Yeah, very interesting.
Is that a buy or a sell? It was just a trade, right? It was a very intriguing deal that involved a draft pick. Swing and a miss, 3-1.
And the idea that they moved someone that they could have used later this month to add to this year's team, but you have to understand the chess that's going on here. However they replenish the system today.
3-1 is low. We've got a challenge, though, from Langoliers.
Challenging the ball call.
I'll see what ABS says. It'll either be a walk or a 3-2 count. And it is low, and Mune walks. So first and second with one away.
However they replenish the system today might impact them later this month. So that 34th pick could inform them about a trade later this month. And so, yeah, Jacob Gonzalez was a trade piece that went last night instead of August 1st. That doesn't mean something else may materialize because of that trade yesterday. It's fascinating this time of year when you go right from the draft to the trade deadline. My favorite day of the year, though, Len, at least using this year's calendar, is August 4th.
Yeah, the day after, exactly. Vargas takes a strike.
Because as a reporter, you're kind of moving on from all the news, and then these are the teams for the final 2 months. Let's go. It's the pennant race.
Yeah, and I do like the harder deadline now. We used to have waiver deals in August that became way too significant. The pitch is low. Nice block by Langoliers. My issue with roster integrity was I hated seeing playoff teams that had 9 guys who only played like 40 games.
Yeah.
So I think that harder deadline now, you could make non-40-man deals after the deadline, but as you say, for the most part, that's the roster you have to go with. A 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Perota Grauer to second, 1. Relay to first, 2. And that'll get Gage Jump out of some issues. First and second, 1 out. Sox cannot score. Jesse, as always, we appreciate the
The Red Sox got their 4th of July party started early with a 4-game sweep of the struggling Yankees at Fenway.
Can you believe it?
It's the first time the Sox have swept a 4-game series from the Yankees since 2018, and it's largely thanks to the efforts of their red-hot rookie-filled rotation. With the Yankee offense continuing to struggle without Aaron Judge, the Sox pitchers didn't miss a beat. Connolly early set the stage with a 9K performance in a Game 1 duel against Cam Schlittler, while Peyton Tolley provided a strong follow-up act with 7 one-hit innings in Game 2. And the newest rookie, Jake Bennett, got in on the action himself and took home the win in Game 3.
And all of a sudden, the Red Sox are rolling against their arch rival.
But it was the veteran Sonny Gray who provided the showstopper in Game 4, taking a no-hitter into the 8th in his finest start of the year. Jarren Duran capped the sweep with a 10th inning walk-off that kept the Yankees tumbling out of first place.
A rejuvenated team lighting up the Southside fan base.
Deep left field. It's going to be.
We do feel like we're going to take another step forward.
A home run.
Chicago White Sox baseball. ESPN Chicago.
Corner. Thanks to Jesse Rogers, who's very connected around the league. Pitch low. Another sinker, 2 balls, no strikes. If you missed the big news earlier today, well, actually 2 bits of news. Rock Chalowski, the #1 pick by the White Sox. There's a strike. And Tristan Peters replacing Nick Kurtz on the AL All-Star team. Fetty on a 2-1. Swing and a miss. Good sweep for that time. It's 2-2. Now a shift in center as Perez moves toward the right center gap. Shea Langoliers with 20 home runs. 2-2 outside. Jonah Heim is on deck. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him on a sweeper.
Sox fans, join us at the ballpark Monday, July 27th at 6:40 for Christmas in July, presented by Kodak. Receive a Christmas-themed white.
Here's Heim batting left-handed. He faced Murphy right-handed earlier, and he hits a 1-bouncer to first. Picked up by Vargas. He'll flip to Fetty at the bag. 2 quick outs. Let's pause 10 for ID on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network. Here's Kuroda Grauer, 1 for 1. Singled in the second. Called strike. And a sinker. A's are banged up. Just lost the first baseman Kurtz. Thumb issues. Sinker is high. Brent Rooker is out for the year after knee surgery. They lost Zach Geloff to the IL yesterday with a knee laceration. Swing and a miss. He had Zach Geloff to the IL yesterday with a knee laceration. Swing and a miss. On the IL with a foot injury. Swing and a squib roller to first. And a bobble by Vargas, but he recovers, gets it to Fetty. I think Eric might have had his foot stepped on. But they did get the out, and everybody's all right. Boy, there was a lot of English on that roller, and I think that's why Vargas bobbled it. But a nice recovery. We head to the bottom of the 4th, still scoreless on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
NorthShore.com.
Bottom four, it's Colson Montgomery against Gage Jump. He's worked out of a couple of situations with multiple base runners aboard. First pitch is up and in on a sweeper. Montgomery struck out in his first at bat. Came in at 222. Here's a 1-0. It's a strike. Colson, I think, was deserving of an all-star nod. White Sox ended up with 3. All position players. The 1-1 swing and a miss. He chased a sweeper. Dave Marin, our buddy, the White Sox scoreboard room, tweeted out this note. With Peters making the all-star team along with Murakami. First time since 1951 the Sox will have 2 rookies headed to the all-star game. Minnie Minoso and Jim Busby. Back in 51 made it. Fastball is high. That one hit 98. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Colson Montgomery. Everybody deep on the infield. The pitch. He struck him out swinging. Stayed with 98. 4th strikeout for Jump. And it'll bring up Chase Meidroth. 2 hits, a double, a walk, an RBI. Scored twice last night. He has singled today. First pitch on the way, and it's popped into shallow right. It'll be the second baseman, McNeil, out, and he's got it. I think McNeil thought it was out number 3. He started jogging back toward the first base dugout before realizing. That brings up Braden Montgomery. Batting right-handed, and he takes low. We'd like to welcome our listeners tuned in on the entire White Sox network today. It is White Sox Radio Affiliate Day here at the ballpark. The 1-0. Braden fouls. 1-1. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Chicago White Sox. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, plus the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago White Sox. Slider is on the outside corner to make it 1-2. Bases are empty, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th, 0-0. The 1-2 pitch. Montgomery is out for looking on a curveball. 5th strikeout for Gage Jump. We head to the 5th. A's 0, Sox 0 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
in Chicago.
He struck him out.
Home of your Chicago White Sox.
In our Bell Tire broadcast booth at Reed Field, top of the 5th. Still scoreless. Fetty against Butler. Called strike on a sinker. Fetty's been good of late, especially. 2.56 over his last 7 appearances. He misses outside and high on a sweeper. He's had some bad luck this year as well. Here comes a 1-1. Swinging a 2-bouncer that backs up Vargas. He'll glove it in the outfield grass and lob it to Fetty. So they've teamed up on 3 consecutive outs. And that will bring up Carlos Cortez. Randall Grichuk earlier with a White Sox double sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka. America's favorite vodka for a reason, distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly. The pitch to Cortez is off the outside on a sweeper. Montgomery will play in at third. Back at the other 3 infield positions. 1-1 is low. Pittsburgh held on and beat the Brewers in the first game of that doubleheader. 7-6. The pitch. Outside on a sinker. We got 4 in the 7th to win it. There's a strike. And I believe it was a grand slam by Esmeralyn Valdez. He had a couple today. Swing and a smash, foul. First base side, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Even with the loss, Milwaukee at 59-35. Started the day with a 7.5 game lead. 3-2 coming. Cortez hits a line drive out into deep center field. Perez is back. He's got it. 2 down.
Go all in on game nights with MLB Plus. Stream MLB Network 24/7 and select out-of-market games every week. Plus, live radio broadcasts of every game. Game 3D, big inning, and minor league action. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus to subscribe today.
Now Jeff McNeil facing Fetty for the first time today. Lifetime 7 for 20 plus 3 walks. They've matched up a bit. Ground ball to the first baseman. How about another 3-1 as Vargas flips to Fetty again. Bottom 5. Still looking for the first run of the day. 0-0 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Regardless, as we head to the bottom of the fifth, when we bring you our Sox Twitter poll question on X. Len, when you're ready.
I'm ready, Jeff.
All right. In honor of the White Sox selecting Rock Chalowski with the #1 overall pick, we ask, which of the following is your favorite Rock? I've got 4 choices.
Oh, man. I'm intrigued. Acuna in the leadoff spot here. He's batting 7th in the lineup, but playing leadoff man in the 5th. He takes a strike. Go ahead, Jeff.
We've got the closed fist for rock, paper, scissors. We've got Dwayne The Rock Johnson. We've got rock and roll, Len. And we've also got Tim Raines.
Rock, yeah. 0-1 is outside and high on a changeup. I'll go rock and roll.
I knew you would. 35% agree with you, rock and roll. 28% like Dwayne Johnson. 27% like Rock Raines.
Oh, we love Tim Rock Raines. 1-1 lined off the glove of the third baseman. That's going to get into the corner and left. Acuna makes a turn on his way to second. And he's got a leadoff double sponsored by Tito's. Good start to the Sox 5th. And a White Sox advantage, hopefully, brought to you by Advantage Dealer Group. Find your next Chevy, Acura, Toyota, now Cadillac, Buick, GMC. Find your advantage at Advantage Dealer Group. And Junior Perez, first and third, will respect a possible bunt, but Junior doesn't show it. And the first pitch is high. See some activity in the A's bullpen. Nobody throwing, but some stretching and other calisthenics. Go ahead run at second base. The pitch. Swing and a bouncer back to the mound, and Jump's going to get an out at first. Nice play on a ground ball at 106. An even better decision, though, by Acuna, as he could have very easily gotten caught off second base. But he stuck there. That's the first out. That ball was coming right at Jump's face. One away. Here's Drew Romo. And Acuna also could steal third, or at least try to here at some point. Romo fouls for strike 1. Romo out for looking in the third. The left-hander ready. Look at second. Now the pitch. Check swing on a high one. He went. Call made by the crew chief, Doug Eddings, at first base. 2 strikes on Drew Romo. The pitch. Called strike 3. Bell tie fastball. 6th strikeout for Jump, and it's going to be up to Grichuk with 2 outs. Jump's career high in strikeouts is 9. Accomplished in 5 innings and a no decision at the Giants on the 24th of June. Slider is high and outside. Man on second, 2 outs, 5th inning. Here's the pitch. Grichuk lifts foul to right and out of play. I hope you always join Jeff Meller for his half-hour pregame coverage. Tomorrow, I have a nice chat with Andrew Benintendi after reaching 10 years of Major League service time. He'll be our Sunday spotlight guest. And a foul by Grichuk. Benny had a lot of nice things to say about Randall Grichuk, 2 veteran position players on this team. One and 2 on Grichuk. The pitch. Swing and a hard roller foul. Minnesota's got an early 3-0 lead over the Angels at Target Field. Royce Lewis has hit his 10th home run. The stretch and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Jump has made his best pitches with runners on base. Sox cannot cash in a leadoff double through 5. Still 0-0 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
People's Bank wants to help you make winning money moves. Like, ever heard of the 50-30-20 rule? It's a guideline for allocating your monthly net income, with 50% going to needs like groceries, 30% to wants like tickets to the game, and 20% to savings. Follow the 50-30-20 rule to rule the day and your budget. Open a checking account online at ibankpeoples.com today. Brought to you by People's Bank, here for Chicago and savers everywhere. Equal housing lender.
Borrow what you need when you need
FDIC.
it. With a home equity line of credit from Republic
as a
Bank
dad,
of Chicago.
I'm always thinking, how
from
do I
home
get my kids the
improvements
best
to unplanned
foundation to grow and be
expenses
great?
and everything
For me,
in between.
It starts with what's in
Rest
their
easy
cup,
knowing
and that's
we've got you
milk.
covered.
It's back with
Visit
13 essential nutrients to help build
ourbankchicago.com
strong
or one
bones
of 20
and support their
locations
growth
to get
every
started with your
single day.
Republic
This
Bank
isn't
home
just a
equity
drink.
line today.
It's a part
Subject
of
to credit
the game
approval.
plan. And when
Property
they want
insurance
something that
required.
feels like a treat,
Contact us for
chocolate
current rates.
milk is a
Equal housing
cheat
lender.
code. It hydrates better
Republic
than most
Bank of
sports drinks
Chicago.
and still
Banking
fuels them to
beyond
stay active.
expectations.
In my house, we're building strength every day the right way. Learn more at usdairy.com.
Hey, it's your buddy Tom Waddle here.
Life
You know,
doesn't come
I'm
with a
taking a
game
few
plan.
hits in my day. I know
or
a
work
thing or
injury
two
can leave you
about
facing medical
collisions.
bills,
On
insurance
the field,
calls,
you brace for
and
them.
endless
Off
paperwork.
the field, not
It's
so
a lot
much.
to handle while
And
you're
that's
trying
why
to
when
heal.
your car takes
At
a hit,
Postman
you
Law,
want a team
we
that
fight
knows
the
how to
insurance
handle
companies
it.
so you
Gerber
don't have
Collision
to.
and
And the
Glass.
best part,
For more than 80
you don't pay a
years,
dime
Gerber has
unless
been
we win.
repairing damage,
When life throws a
replacing glass,
curveball, we're
and
here to
getting you
catch
back
it.
on the road
Others
quickly
promise,
and safely.
Postman delivers.
Because the only
Call us
collisions
today.
you should be worrying about
Postman
are the
Law,
ones on
Chicago's
game day.
injury team.
Gerber, outperforming
Attorney
at
advertising.
every touch point in collision and glass.
Fetty in the 6th against Henry Bolte. Fourth inning of action for Fetty. First pitch coming. Swinging a ground ball to third. Gloved by Montgomery, and he'll get the out at first base. Fetty's got his ground ball pitch working today. One pitch, one out. That'll bring up Jacob Wilson. He's 0 for 2. ABS challenges are a reminder. Second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine. Soderstrom takes low on a sinker. Ball 1. Vargas at the bag, holding Wilson. A pretty good lead by Wilson. He's not running. The pitch is low, ball 2. Acuna will play near the bag at second. Montgomery wide of third, and right now his feet touching the infield grass. As Petty misses outside on a sweeper, it's ball 3. And 0 on Tyler Soderstrom. Here's the pitch, and it's low and in for ball 4. So 2 on with 1 out, and it'll be Shea Langoliers. Gordon Beckham has stopped by, participating in the Alumni Home Run Derby today. How you feeling?
Hi, Lynn. How am I feeling? I could feel better. After hitting 3 times in 1 week, I feel like my right lat is about to detach from my scapula.
Oh, man.
But other than that, everything's good.
Well, what a big weekend. You get the late All-Star announcements. Murakami, Tristan Peters, Brock Chalowski drafted #1 overall. Got the big derby after the game, and the White Sox are in first place. It's been fun.
It's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Shea Langoliers will bat. Romo just chatted with Fetty. I know you've got your family here, and that's a big thing for you and why you really wanted to do this derby, right?
That's right.
Fetty would love a ground ball at somebody. 2 on with 1 out. Langoliers swings and misses. What can you tell us about the format? And what do you know about the format?
So the format is top 4 advance out of the first round. It's 10 outs.
Okay.
It's not timed. So you hit a home run, it's not an out. You make 10 outs, that's it.
Got it. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Do you know where you are in the order?
I think they're going youngest to oldest. Okay. So I'm hitting 3rd.
All right.
And then there's some blue moon balls
okay.
in the 2nd round and 3rd round. Those are worth 2 home runs apiece if you knock those out.
Got it.
I believe they're orange too, so going to be an interesting eye pickup. Good eye test.
So if you're in the ballpark listening on your headphones today, stick around for the Alumni Home Run Derby. Called strike 3 to get Langoliers. That's a big pitch for Fetty. And 2 away.
Yeah, froze him with the fastball.
What can you tell us about Rock Chalowski?
Well, I can tell you guys that this decision for the White Sox was a long and arduous one, trying to pick the right person to fit into this clubhouse and this organization, and I think that they made a great pick.
Here's Jonah Heim batting left-handed. 2 outs in the inning. He takes a strike on a sweeper.
Rock is going to be able to stay at shortstop. He's a shortstop in the big leagues, and he's had a ton of scrutiny on him over the last year to be the #1 pick. So a lot of pressure off his back now in my mind.
The 0-1 is outside and high on a changeup. 1-1 the count. And I know we chatted with Jesse Rogers, but it wasn't just him selling himself on the White Sox. You know, the team needs to kind of sell them onto the player, and that happened big time. Sinker is inside. He wanted to be a part of this.
I think with the way that the White Sox have been able to just skyrocket this year and get back into relevancy, why would you not want to be a part of that, right? Ground floor, come up next few years and be a part of it.
2-1 the count. The pitch. Pop foul. This will get back and out of play. When's your next television road trip?
End of August.
Okay. It'll be right in the middle of the pennant race.
It'll be nice. Yeah. Minnesota, Houston. That's when I'll be on the road with the boys, and excited to see you there as well.
Absolutely. White Sox tied with the Guardians into action today. 3 up on Minnesota. 2-2 the count. on Jonah Heim. Fetty ready. Here it is. Fouled. I get different answers from people. I'm still of the mindset that it's the Guardians, but a lot of people are still worried about Detroit, and now Minnesota's playing a lot better.
I think Detroit seems like they're creeping just ever so quietly. They were 11 games back, now 5.5 back.
2-2 swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, I'll leave you with this, Gordon. I asked Will Venable at the end of the manager's show who wins the Derby today, and without hesitation, actually a little, he said, my man Gordon.
Well,
no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure at all.
Good luck today.
Thank you.
Great to see you. That's Gordon Beckham. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Still 0-0 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Wallner Law helped me get the compensation that I deserve.
Wallner Law helped me get back on my feet.
Thanks to Wallner Law, I'm at a better place today.
Wallner Law cares for you. We're compassionate. We're empathetic to your situation. And I promise you, I will get you more money than any other law firm in the city of Chicago. That is my promise to you. Hire us, win with us, be successful with us. Call us at Wallner Law, 312-8-million.
Most pests hide in the shadows, just out of sight. But even as they go unnoticed, they can still put our health at risk. Often drawn to food, moisture, and clutter, pests can spread dangerous bacteria, trigger allergies, and also transmit diseases. In our homes, our workplaces, and even outdoors, pests are a serious health and safety threat. Knowing what to look for can help protect your health. Learn more at pestworld.org. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
Every day, hardworking men and women build our roads, our offices, our homes, but you don't see the silent struggle, the disaster of a totally wrecked porta potty. Untouchable surfaces, unbearable odors, conditions no crew should endure.
Just want something clean, something decent.
That's why there's Flood's Royal Flush. Premium, spotless, comfortable restrooms, cleaned and maintained by and for hardworking people. Flood's Royal Flush, a local, woman-owned, family-operated company. You dump it, we pump it. Now offering sweeping service and septic pumping.
No score, bottom of the 6th. White Sox and Athletics, which is when we bring you our gateway to the booth. It's an Ask Len day. Len, when you're ready.
All right, Jeff, here's Murakami. And a half swing strike on a fastball that probably clipped the outside corner. And pitcher's pitch to start this at bat. Mune has grounded out and walked. Gage jump, lets it go. Swinging a high pop-up. Short center field. Bolte in. He's under it, and it's in his glove.
Today's Gateway to the Booth brought to you by the City of Countryside. Chicago's Western Gateway comes from Tim in Wheaton, and Tim wanted to know, Len, are you more intrigued to see Munetaka Murakami in the Home Run Derby or the White Sox alums in the Alumni Home Run Derby today?
I think the Alumni Derby is super fun, but yeah, I'd like to see how Murakami stacks up against the rest of the league Monday night. Vargas takes a high curve. I really mean this. I just hope nobody gets hurt today. Because the competitive juices start to flow, right? And you start to forget that you haven't played for a while. Ground ball back into the glove of Gage jump, and a high throw to first is going to be in time. A blind stab behind the back to grab that 101 mile per hour bouncer off the bat of Vargas. It'll go 1-3. He almost threw it away after making that amazing play. Wow. That'll bring up Colson Montgomery with 2 outs. We've seen some defense on both sides today. Colson takes one in the dirt. Do you have a favorite later today?
Ooh. You know, I'm going to go Scotty Pods. I'm going to go Scotty Pods.
Scotty Pods, all right.
We've seen him come through in big moments.
1-0, called strike. A lot of that will be happening during your post-game show, so Jeff will be calling a little home run derby play-by-play, I'm guessing.
Yes, no doubt about that.
Right-hander Luis Medina is up in the A's bullpen. The pitch outside, it was close on a fastball. Jump has been really good. So has the White Sox staff. Hudson, Murphy, and Fetty. The 2-1 is low. So hitters count for Colson. 3 balls and a strike. Deep breath by Jump. The pitch. Called strike, but it was right on the outer edge. That's not a pitch you normally would want to swing at with a favorable count. That makes it 3-2. Montgomery with a hard tap of home plate. The payoff. Fouled on a fastball near that same spot, the outside corner. Mydroth on deck. 2 outs, nobody on, 6th inning. Another 3-2. He walked him. Fastball was off the outside corner.
Join us at the ballpark Sunday, July 26th, as the White Sox take on the Astros at 1:10. 15,000 fans in attendance will receive a Munetaka Murakami first MLB home run bobblehead presented by Toto Washlitz. To purchase tickets and prepaid parking, visit whitesox.com/promos.
The batter is Mydroth. He's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Slider misses low. Jump has walked a couple against 7 strikeouts. 1-0 pitch is in there. A slider knee high. 1-1 to Mydroth. Again, the third baseman is standing almost on the foul line. That's Kuroda Grauer. His right foot right now is about 4 feet from the line. Fastball is low. Two and 1 to Mydroth. Cloudy day, warm afternoon. Wind blowing left to right. The 2-1. A swing and a line drive. Base hit, left field corner. Here comes Colson toward third. He's going to be sent by Jersey. And he's going to score without a relay throw. Chase Mydroth with an RBI double, and the Sox lead 1-0. So they rally with 2 outs and take a 1-0 edge. Another double sponsored by Tito's, and that might be the end of the road for Jump. They've got Medina ready. Mydroth picking up his 31st RBI. Mark Kotze makes the call to the pen. Sox lead 1-0, still batting in the 6th. We're back in a moment on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
When you walk into any one of the 20 Pete's Market stores across Chicagoland, you see unmatched quality and freshness, and you understand why. They're the king of fresh produce. Then you go further in. Discover their premium meat department. We're talking certified Angus beef steaks and pub burgers. If it's not certified, it's not the best. And Prairie Fresh USA Prime, pork back ribs or spare ribs, sourced directly from American farmers. Pete's Market and their trusted partners, bringing quality to every table. Pete's Market, fresh, local, done right.
Waddle, good news. I finally broke 100.
Well, that's cute.
Cute?
Yeah, the new goal is breaking flight.
Breaking flight?
Yes, 95. Same number as the calories in a Yingling Flight beer.
So you're telling me that my golf score still isn't low enough?
Well, not if you want to keep up with flight. 95 calories, 2.6 carbs, my friend.
Great, another goal to chase.
Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer.
DG Yingling & Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Enjoy responsibly.
Borrow what you need when you need it with a home equity line of credit from Republic Bank of Chicago. From home improvements to unplanned expenses and everything in between, rest easy knowing we've got you covered. Visit ourbankchicago.com or one of 20 locations to get started with your Republic Bank home equity line today. Subject to credit approval. Property insurance required. Contact us for current rates. Equal housing lender. Republic Bank of Chicago. Banking beyond.
As we have a pitching change here at Rate Field. Take advantage of savings all summer long with our summer savings section. Score select lower level tickets starting at $20 on weekdays and $25 on weekends. To purchase tickets, visit whitesox.com/section.
Got a little delay here. I'm not sure exactly why. Is there an umpire issue? Only seeing 3 umpires on the field. And pitcher will be Medina. Luis Medina. Maybe they need some work on the mound. That's what it is. So Medina asking for a little dirt work, I think, near his landing spot. So we'll have a slight delay.
Test your luck during every home game, White Sox game this season with the White Sox split 50-50 raffle. Tickets are on sale until the end of the 9th inning. Play now at whitesox.com/Sox split. Valid for Illinois residents 18 and over.
1-0 White Sox. They rallied with 2 outs in the 6th. Colson Montgomery took a 3-2 pitch off the outside to walk, and then Meidroth just drove him home with a double, and that got Gage Jump out of the game. Jump was very good, but he leaves trailing 1-0. White Sox bullpen still quiet. The Guardians play later this afternoon in Miami. Tanner Bybee against Yuri Perez in that one. The Guardians won game 1 last night. Minnesota leads the Angels 3-2 now. They're in the 4th inning in Minneapolis. So Medina now satisfied, so we're ready to resume here after another warm-up toss or 2.
I can also relay to you, Len. Rock Chalowski is meeting with the media via Zoom right now, so we'll bring you plenty of that sound on our post-game coverage. The Major League Baseball draft right now, the 25th selection was made by the Brewers, so the White Sox are about 10 picks away from making their second selection.
Thank you. So Montgomery to the left side of the plate against the new pitcher Medina. 6'1", 175. He's 1-1 with a 370, making his 31st appearance. Did not pitch last year after Tommy John surgery. First pitch hits Montgomery in the foot. It was a curveball. And Braden will head to first base. And Acuna will bat. It hit him on the inside of the back left foot. Sean Newcomb is now up in the Sox bullpen. So a 2-out run and a chance to get more. And Acuna taking the at-bat against the righty, and he fouls. He is 2 for 2 with a double. He's played excellent defense. And is simply earning at-bats like this. One strike on Acuna. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider. 0-2. Medina working from the far first base side of the rubber. Kick and the pitch. Called strike 3 on a slider. The Sox grab the lead on the double by Mydroth. It's 1-0 after 6 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
At Bell Tire, we do tires, but we don't stop there. We do tires and service, but we don't stop there. We do tires and service like alignment shocks and struts and wheels, but we don't stop there. We do tires and service like alignment shocks and struts and wheels, and we have a price match guarantee, but we don't stop there. We also do brakes, but we don't stop there. You should, though. Stop, that is, because that's what brakes are for. Bell Tire, your one-stop shop for tires and car care. Visit your neighborhood Bell Tire or belltire.com to learn more.
Bell Tire. Want to live life at max volume? Then look no further than Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. With over 1,700 slots, 80 table games, live entertainment, and 5 restaurants which span a wide range of culinary genres, we are sure to have something for everyone. Whether you want to indulge in a savory dish at Council Oaks Steaks and Seafood or take in dinner and live music at the world-renowned Hard Rock Cafe, amplify your entertainment experience at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana, just off Exit 6, I-8094. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Wallner Law helped me get the compensation that I deserve.
Wallner Law helped me get back on my feet.
Thanks to Wallner Law, I'm at a better place today.
Wallner Law cares for you. We're compassionate. We're empathetic to your situation. And I promise you, I will get you more money than any other law firm in the city of Chicago. That is my promise to you. Hire us, win with us, be successful with us. Call us at Wallner Law, 312-8-million.
Back in our Bell Tire broadcast booth, Eric Fetty will start the 7th. 1-0 White Sox. He'll face Kuroda Grauer. Then you've got a string of lefties, and Newcomb would likely be ready for Butler, who's on deck. Four innings so far for Fetty. 1 hit, no runs, a walk, 3 strikeouts. And the first pitch is a low outside sweeper. The 1-0. Hit in the air, deep and foul to right, out of play. Pitchers tomorrow to wrap up the first half. Right-hander J.T. Ginn will go for the A's. Lefty Noah Schultz for the White Sox at 110. The 1-1. Sinker is high and outside. Two and one. Here it comes. Swinging a line drive. That's going to be a base hit. Left field corner. Ritchik will run it down. Kuroda Grauer has a leadoff double. And here's the manager, Will Venable. We've got a pitching change. Tying run at second, nobody out. Newcomb coming on when we come back. 1-0 Sox in the 7th on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Hey, it's Cap. Summer heat is here, and when those temperatures hit, your AC better be ready to work. And here's something a lot of people don't realize. You do not need to be a previous Automatic customer to call them for maintenance or repairs or a new system. That's why I trust Automatic. They're professional, responsive, and they get the job done right the first time. Because when it's hot outside, things need to work. Simple as that. Call Automatic or visit Automatic.com, ATOmatic.com, and get your HVAC ready for whatever summer brings.
Borrow what you need when you need it with a home equity line of credit from Republic Bank of Chicago. From home improvements to unplanned expenses and everything in between, rest easy knowing we've got you covered. Visit ourbankchicago.com or one of 20 locations to get started with your Republic Bank home equity line today. Subject to credit approval. Property insurance required. Contact us for current rates. Equal housing lender. Republic Bank of Chicago. Banking beyond expectations.
What's up is Jay Hood. Back in the day, my friends and I would go out. Some nights we'd hit the clubs, other nights we'd hit the bars, but every night ended at Lawrence's Fish and Shrimp. Some of my best memories are sitting there with a tray of shrimp and fries, laughing with my guys and recapping the night. Their food hits the same today. Crispy shrimp, catfish, wings, fries, all made fresh and packed with flavor. So whether it's late night, game day, or just any time you're hungry, check out Lawrence's Fish and Shrimp. Shrimply delicious since 1950. Oh, God.
Just after the Sox grabbed the lead, the A's have put the leadoff man at second base. 1-0 Sox in the seventh. 33-year-old lefty Sean Newcomb in to face Lawrence Butler with Kuroda Grauer at second. First pitch, called strike. Butler thought about a bunt. Corner infielders in. The pitch. Butler again squares and takes a slurve off the outside. Newcomb, a former Athletic. And he fakes a move to second. Got a really good first half. 2.58 ERA. In his first season with the Sox. A 1-1. Low and outside. First time Butler did not square to bunt. It's 2-1. The pitch. He missed again, down and away. So 3-1. Colby Thomas on deck to hit for Cortez. The pitch. Slurve missed inside, ball 4. Nobody out. And now pinch hitter. Thomas, a right-hand batter, batting .213 on the year. And he takes low on a breaking ball. Romo will head out to chat. Steinhoffels is a proud partner of the White Sox this season. Every time they turn a double play at home, and they could sure use one here. Steinhoffels donates $200 to Special Spaces to help create dream bedrooms for children battling cancer. One ball, no strikes. Pitch, low and in. Romo's going to challenge it.
Catcher's challenging the ball call.
Sox have both of their challenges available, and this pitch was a ball.
The call is confirmed. Chicago has 1 remaining.
Thomas 3 for 13 with a home run as a pinch hitter. And he's in a favorable count. He's got a wide open batting stance. The pitch, low and in, ball 3. Newcomb trying to find the strike zone. 3-0 is taken. It's in there. It's 3-1. Two on, nobody out. The pitch fouled. He's back in the fight. Thomas, a pride of Valdosta, Georgia. Went to Mercer University. Third-round pick by the A's in 22. Made his major league debut last season. 2 on, nobody out. 1-0 Sox. Here's a 3-2 pitch. A swing and a pop-up on the infield, and it's caught by Mydroth just into the outfield grass. That was a tweener. It wasn't a line drive, and it wasn't a big pop-up, but the infield fly rule did get called by Mike Malinsky, the second base umpire. So a big first out, especially after that 3-0 start. And Aliko Williams is going to hit for McNeil. So another right for left switch. The pitch. High and outside, ball 1. Williams, an ex-Pirate. He's batting .278 with a couple of home runs. And he swings and fouls in the air, back and out of play. 10 for ID on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network. Williams went around on a fastball. It's 1-2 on him. A's acquired him from Pittsburgh on May 16th. He's had 2 stints with the big league club now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Newcomb pitches. And he misses away on a breaking ball, 2-2. Kuroda Grauer doubled up Fetty. Then Newcomb came in, walked Butler. He went 3-0 on the pinch hitter Thomas before getting him to pop up. 2-2 is golf foul. Newcomb comes set. 2-2 pitch, swinging a fly ball out into right center field. Here comes Braden Montgomery, and he'll make the catch on the move. Throw to second. Out! He doubles off Kuroda Grauer. Wow! Joshua Kuroda Grauer got caught in no man's land, and Braden Montgomery nailed him at second base. Mark Kotze is going to challenge this call. It's a force play there.
The Athletics are challenging the out call at second base.
So the A's are thinking he got in before that ball hit Acuna's glove. Boy, it's really close. Acuna took a pretty high throw. He didn't really stretch out, and it was a bang-bang play. And I think Kuroda Grauer might be safe. It's probably worth the challenge if you're the A's at this point in the ball game. So it'll be either inning over or 2 outs, runners at first and second.
After review, the call is overturned. The runner's safe. Athletics retain this challenge.
A good challenge by the A's. But a heads-up play by Braden Montgomery. That would have been a big mistake for Kuroda Grauer, but he did get back in. Here's Bolte. Still 1-0 Sox. 2 on, 2 out for the A's in the 7th. Newcomb ready. The pitch to Bolte, swung on and missed on a slurve. The 0-1. Called strike. Knee-high slurve. Nothing and 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a fastball. We have hit the 7th inning stretch. White Sox 1, A's nothing on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Around the majors, Pittsburgh came from behind to beat the Brewers in the first game of their doubleheader, 7-6. The Twins lead 3-2 after Royce Lewis's 10th home run. And the White Sox selected Rock Chalowski with the first overall pick this afternoon. They're due up on the clock for their second selection in 2 picks. Back here at Rate Field, the White Sox lead the A's 1-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Back to Len Casper.
Thanks, Jeff. Tristan Peters pinch hitting. It's a fly ball out into left center field, and it'll be Bolte from center to make the catch. Peters named to the All-Star team about an hour and a half before the first pitch. So he'll stay in and play center. And here's Romo. Williams now at second base after he hit for McNeil. And Thomas is in left. Medina still pitching for the A's. Romo batting left-handed, swings and misses. Sox would love to add on here in the late innings. Medina kicks and fires, and there's a strike on a fastball at 99. Luis Medina on an 0-2. He struck out Romo swinging on a changeup. And Randall Grichuk will take the at bat. He's 1 for 3 with a double. And a great diving catch out in left earlier. First pitch to Grichuk is up and in on a slider that didn't break. Oh, 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1. Called strike on a fastball at 98. 1-2. Sox grabbed the lead in the 6th inning. 2-out rally. Montgomery walked. Mydroth knocked him in on a double. Grichuk hits a sky-high fly to left field. Thomas drifts over to his right, and he makes a catch. Sox go 1-2-3. Off to the 8th inning. Sox 1, Athletics nothing. On the Hard Rock Casino, White Sox.
Yeah. Enjoy responsibly.
White Sox lead 1-0 as we head to the top of the 8th. White Sox fans get access to the best seats at the best value and lock in a 2027 ticket plan today. Be here for the biggest matchups and exciting new promotions. Plus, enjoy flexible payment plans, savings, single games, and more. To secure your ticket plan, visit whitesox.com/2027.
Jacob Wilson against Sean Newcomb. Wilson takes outside on a cutter. Grant Taylor loosening in the White Sox bullpen. Got some draft news here any second coming up. Swinging a line drive toward the corner and right. It's a fair ball. Drayden's going to have to run it down, and Wilson taking a look. He's going to try for a triple. Mydroth relay throw. Late. It was close. That's a leadoff triple for Jacob Wilson. Waiting to see if the Sox will challenge. They will not. Well, the A's have a big threat once again. Here's Tyler Soderstrom. Sox will bring their infield in. Tying run just 90 feet away. Wilson gasped, but he was pumped up. The pitch called strike on a slurve. First double for Wilson, the third of his career. Newcomb's 0-1. Called strike. 0-2. Shea Langolier's on deck. I think Taylor will get him. The pitch. Swinging a hard ground ball. Glove by Acuna. What a play! And he gets the out at first. Wilson has to hold at third. Oh, what a play by Acuna. He kind of reached behind his body on a wicked hop. That's a big first out. And Will Venable's going to make a change. Runner at third, 1 out, 8th inning. We're back after this. Grant Taylor coming on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
At Bell Tire, we do tires, but we don't stop there. We do tires and service, but we don't stop there. We do tires and service like alignment shocks and struts and wheels, but we don't stop there. We do tires and service like alignment shocks and struts and wheels, and we have a price match guarantee, but we don't stop there. We also do brakes, but we don't stop there. You should, though. Stop, that is, because that's what brakes are for. Bell Tire, your one-stop shop for tires and car care. Visit your neighborhood Bell Tire or belltire.com to learn more.
Bell Tire. Want to live life at max volume? Then look no further than Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. With over 1,700 slots, 80 table games, live entertainment, and 5 restaurants which span a wide range of culinary genres, we are sure to have something for everyone. Whether you want to indulge in a savory dish at Council Oaks Steaks and Seafood, or take in dinner and live music at the world-renowned Hard Rock Cafe. Amplify your entertainment experience at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Just off Exit 6, I-8094. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Wallner Law helped me get the compensation that I deserve.
Wallner Law helped me get back on my feet.
Thanks to Wallner Law, I'm at a better place today.
Wallner Law cares for you. We're compassionate. We're empathetic to your situation. And I promise you, I will get you more money than any other law firm in the city of Chicago. That is my promise to you. Hire us, win with us, be successful with us. Call us at Wallner Law, 312-8-million.
White Sox lead 1-0 in the top of the 8th. Grant Taylor coming on in relief. And we have some draft news, a name familiar to White Sox fans, Len. The White Sox have selected the son of Hall of Famer Jim Thome, Landon Thome of Nazareth Academy. Shortstop.
All right. Congrats to the Thomes. Thanks, Jeff. Shea Langoliers against Grant Taylor. Infield in, 1 out. Tying run at third, 8th inning. Called strike on a curveball. Acuna just made a run-scoring play, a run-saving play at short. 1 strike on Langoliers. Here's the pitch. He takes high on a slider. Taylor 4-2 with 3 saves and a 2.89 ERA. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on a slider. A's had 2 on, nobody out in the 7th. Newcomb got out of it. They have a runner on third here in the 8th. It was a leadoff triple by Wilson. Soderstrom grounded out. Now it's 1-2 on Langoliers. A 1-2. Fouled. He jammed him with the fastball near the inside corner. The set. A 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on a fastball. 2 down. A reminder, White Sox double plays. Always brought to you by Steinhoffels. Refresh your home and patio this summer with Steinhoffels. Chicagoland's furniture and mattress leader and a proud partner of the Sox. Shop in store and online at steinhoffels.com. Jonah Heim with a hard one hopper to the shortstop. Picked up by Acuna. Throw to first. Inning over. Oh, this bullpen. Taylor, before him Newcomb, making some big pitches under duress. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Still 1-0 White Sox on the Hard Rock Casino.
We can support these guys to take the next step forward. You're listening to ESPN Chicago.
Bottom of the 8th, 1-0 White Sox. Left-hander Hogan Harris in for the A's against Murakami. Fastball strike on the outside corner. Harris 6'3", 230 pounds. He's 29 years old. The 0-1. It's a strike. 45th appearance. He's been good. 3-0 with a 3.51 ERA. 6 saves for Harris. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Mune is 0 for 3 plus a walk. Here comes Vargas. Chicago Sports Network is your TV home for White Sox baseball. Stream the Sox all season, anytime, anywhere on up to 3 devices with the CHSN app. Line drive just foul past third. Available on Apple, Android, and connected TV. Chicago Sports Network, full stream ahead. The 0-1 is high. Infield really spread out. The 1-1 pitch. Vargas, big swing. He fouls on the screen behind the plate. Harris came into the game tied for his 6th in the majors in appearances. So this is number 45 on the year. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive, center field, and it'll be caught by Bolte. That was one of those atom balls, 103, but right at the center fielder. Colson Montgomery will bat. He has scored the only run so far with a 2-out walk, plated by Mydroth on the double in the 6th. First pitch is outside. Lefties batting .295 against Harris. Righties at just .195. The 1-0 is a strike on a curve, 1-1. The pitch. Another curve. It's a strike. 1-2. Rhoda, Grauer, Butler, and Thomas are due in the A's ninth against Grant Taylor. 1-2 pitch. Foul tipped on a high fastball for strike 3. Harris goes 1-2-3. Here comes the ninth. It's 1-0 Sox on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
White Sox Network.
Top of the ninth, Grant Taylor with 2 huge outs in the 8th with the tying run at third. And he's trying to save it. He faces a very tough out at Kuroda Grauer, who's 2 for 3. And a first pitch strike. Kuroda Grauer batting .450 to open his major league career. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to the shortstop. Glove by Acuna. Pops the mitt. Slings to first. 1 down. Boy, is that guy playing with a lot of confidence. Luis Angel Acuna. That'll bring up Lawrence Butler. 0 for 1. He has walked twice. First pitch by Taylor. Low and outside, and Romo's going to challenge it.
The catcher is challenging the ball call.
And it is outside.
The call is confirmed. Chicago has no challenges remaining.
The 1-0 from Taylor. Outside. 1-0 White Sox, 9th inning. A 2-0 spin, and he misses away on a curve. So Butler, who's already walked twice, sitting in a 3-0 count. The pitch. It's a strike right down the middle, 99, and Butler was taking all the way. The 3-1. It's high, and it's ball 4. So Butler heads to first base, and the batter is Colby Thomas. Is set by Grant Taylor. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Nobody loosening for the White Sox. The A's, just in case, have a righty up. Grant's 0-1. It's high. 1-1 on Colby Thomas. He pinch hit for Cortez in the 7th and is now playing left. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1. Big swing and a miss on a curve. One and 2 to Thomas. Short lead by Butler. The pitch. Called strike 3. Thomas will challenge, and it was low.
The batter is challenging the strike call.
And a quick and emphatic challenge by Thomas. And he's right. It was low.
The call is overturned. The Athletics have 1 challenge remaining.
That's one of the quickest challenges I've seen all year. So the A's still have 1 ABS challenge remaining. Sets up a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a high fastball. 2 down. That'll bring up Alika Williams. White Sox fans on their feet. The pitch. Called strike on a curve. Sox won 14-1 last night. They're trying to hold on 1-0 today. Runner at first, 2 outs. The 0-1 is sliced on a line foul off the right field netting. The set and the 0-2. He bounced one, and a good play by Romo. He body blocked that slider. You really want to keep Butler out of scoring position here. 1-2 on Alika Williams. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive caught by the shortstop Acuna. And the Sox shut out the A's. 1-0 the final as they hold serve today. Right now a half game ahead of Cleveland. We'll have the totals and highlights after this on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network. First home run in Chicago.
You guys in my heart.
ESPN Chicago.
White Sox with their 6th shutout of the season, and Chase Mydroth with a huge double in the bottom of the 6th for your Bell Tire drive of the game.
Swing and a line drive. Base hit, left field corner. Here comes Colson toward third. He's going to be sent by Jersey. And he's going to score without a relay throw. Chase Mydroth with an RBI double, and the Sox lead 1-0.
It's all they needed today. The drive of the game presented by Bell Tire. That drive is so straight, it must have gotten its alignment at Bell Tire. Fun game, Len Casper.
Sure was, Jeff. For the winning Sox, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error, 6 left. The A's, who've now dropped 8 in a row, no runs, 4 hits, no errors, 8 left. Winner Fedde in relief, he's 5-6. Jump the loss, he's 3-4.